right on the Macau waterfront. Now this is a nice condominium. Yep, that's my dream. It looks like this building, the Carat, is what, 15 or 16 stories?
Yeah, it's 16 stories.
16 stories.
Yeah, 16 stories.
And why is that? I mean, there's a lot of buildings that are really tall, but this is not so tall. It's a very boutique building, I would say.
Yeah, because this area is the restricted area, and around this area, the highest that can be built is 16th floor. Yeah, so the new apartment here, actually this is the only new building, studio and a one-bedroom building available in the whole area. And right next to it is the Wong Chiu area, which is the prime of where all the prime office buildings are located.
Right.
So it's a very ideal place for investment, and a lot of people are looking to rent apartment here because it's very close to work.
Two lobbies here. You'll notice there's lobby B and that's lobby A, because it's actually two towers. The Carat development here in Macau. We're finding some deals now.
So actually there is a story behind this building. So this is the most luxurious condo apartment that you can find in Macau, and it was built in 2014, and when it is first sold, the apartment, for each apartment, cost 10 million for each apartment. Yes, and 50% of the apartment is sold. But then in 2015 and 16, the housing market cooled off a bit. So some buyers paid a 30% down payment, and they don't want to finish paying the 70%.
Wow.
So, yes. So. The kitchen appliance is from the Italian brand.
Wow. Beautiful.
This the standard.
Yeah, it's a big kitchen. And this could be used as another bedroom or a study nook or something here. It is a really big space. How big is this unit, do you know?
This unit is around 1,071 square feet. Yes.
So it's about 100 square meters.
But most people here, they would prefer the studio, because like I said, they cost 10 million before.
Yes.
Now people paid 30% down payment. Now the developer is reselling those apartments again because they already collected the 30%.
Yes.
And they are selling at the original price, which is 7 million, 6 to 7 million.
That's really, really good.
Yeah, yes.
What a bargain.
Yes, it's a very big bargain. There are 150 apartments. Only 12 apartments remain unsold.
Okay,
yes,
cool.
And most people were paying 10 million.
Wow.
For those apartments. Yes.
It is extremely luxurious. Wow.
So this is 3 bedroom. Yeah, that's the only 3 bedroom in the building. Yes, you can have a look. It's a very nice one.
Sure. And here is the floor plan.
$12,000 per square feet.
And what is the price per square foot?
A square foot. Price per square foot for this apartment is 12,000. Yes.
12,000.
Yeah, but in terms of investment, the studio is a much better option because it's around 6.2 to 7 million. So the original price that people were paying and they have already paid is 9.5 to 10 million.
That is amazing. Master bedroom here. So yeah, it is really nice. It's a big unit. And beautiful fixtures and fittings. And what I like about this master bedroom is it is a corner unit, okay? And you have this beautiful view looking out onto the ocean. And not far from us, actually, probably only a kilometre away that way, is actually the port. So it's just a hop, skip and a jump if you want to jump on the ferry to Shenzhen or Hong Kong. Beautiful bathroom here in the Carat, and I like the name actually. It does sound classy.
Yes.
So again, the challenge is parking.
The one that we are going to see now is the most popular size.
Yes.
One studio apartment that has a very nice sea view.
Nice sea view. Cool.
It has the best price and also
And a bath. I like that. Carat. Wow, so you've even got the plan here.
the plan
Yeah.
sign.
I'd never seen that before. It's clever, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very clever.
Yeah.
They have the closet.
Yes, separate closet. Yeah, that's very clever.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. The plan, that's where your couch is, the bed. And I think they do have the right idea with the plan. And it looks like, yeah, I would have suggested exactly that, to have a slider. You know, that way if you had friends over or something, you can still have some privacy. What I like about this particular unit is that view. If you notice in the back there, you can actually see a ferry taking off, possibly from Macau to Hong Kong. Okay, so the ferry's taking off and you get that nice view and you can watch the ferries passing by. Do you have any idea what's going to go up here?
This is just an idle piece of land.
Right.
The government because like I have mentioned, the government, this is for 25-year lease, so
Yes.
the lease date already passed. The
Right.
government has already collected the land, but for future purpose, this haven't been
Right.
finalized yet.
Because it was vacant.
Yeah, it was vacant for over 25 years. But if this land is to be bid in the market, it could easily go up 15 or 20,000 per square foot. Because this is, if you can see around, this is the only piece of land left, and then all the others are already been built. Yeah.
Exactly right. So the only fear is obviously, you know, and actually it's funny because the building opposite, you can see what damage the typhoon did bring. Because a lot of the panels, the window panels have been knocked out. But the only fear is obviously once that is built, you know, once it's first bid, they'll put it out to bid and the developer build something there. You could potentially lose your view. So it really depends what they build here. If you still have, you know, a gap between, you still get some of this sea view, which is still good, but it just depends how high are they going to build. Obviously they have a story limit, which is 16 stories, and how close. Now I'm looking down and there is a road in between us, and if you look at the building across, they've gone pretty much used most of the block. Okay, so if you use that to go off, about half of your view will go. From about here, you will still have that view, which is really, really good. You know, for those concerned about the view, you know, better be on the seaside, because on that side, you just can never be fit out. But honestly speaking, this is a really good opportunity, especially in a market like Macau, where property is always going up.
You can see the net.
Sure. You can see there is a lot of interest in this particular building, just simply because of the price. It's really good value. Okay, I did not notice this before. Beautiful. The Carat. Okay, so that diamond there, okay, you know what that is? I'm not going to press that right now because that could be someone's home, but that is a doorbell. So it's just come back on the market, is that the case?
Yeah, just come back.
In the last week or month?
Just last week.
Last week, okay.
It's last week. And this is, I think, the best investment opportunity in Macau, just because it was selling for 14 to 16,000 per square feet. Now it's 9.5 to 10,000, and it's a very good deal.
It is.
For investment. Yeah, it's over 2% for the rental return. For this kind of apartment, you can rent easily for 12 to 13,000.
Nice. Really nice.
The location is really the very prime.
And it's a beautiful building.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a bigger sized unit, okay, but it doesn't have much of a view, so that's the downside with this apartment. Function rooms, beautiful woodwork that.
It's a very nice
Gymnasium. You need the swipe. The gym with a beautiful view. The beautiful view here, and the pool looks amazing. It looks like they're finishing it off and putting the finishing touches on the pool. I'm not 100% sure, and I need to check that out. When the pool is finished, it will be very beautiful. I can imagine swimming and looking out at that amazing view of Macau. Let's see what they got in here. need the passcode, but behind there you have a steam room and sauna.
Would you like to be a resident here?
I think so, yeah. If I can get a job here. We don't have kids yet, so I think that's the advantage of not having kids. You can just hop into another country if you wanted to. Yeah.
Would I like to be a resident here? Okay, just where do I sign? It's a nice place. Wow, I love this building. Yeah, I mean, the one Oasis was nice, but this building, wow. Yeah, I mean, like, look at the woodwork, you know, just the quality of the finishes. It's just amazing. The only downside, obviously, at the moment is the pool. Not sure what's going on there. Is that going to be filled, or is it still under construction, or you know, what's the issue with the pool? Do we know?
The pool is because 2 months ago there was the typhoon,
Yes.
and they damaged some piece of glass. And now they are still fixing it.
Oh,
It's
of
on
course,
its way.
because you know, and that's good that management did that, because you know you don't want to be swimming and cut yourself, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, makes
So
sense.
it's under maintenance. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I think this is definitely the bargain of the day.
There's no commission paid by the buyer. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's because it's a first-hand apartment, first-hand property.
So, what was the major issue you think? Nice
The
rough
major
noise back
issue
there.
is because in 2016, beginning of 2016, the market isn't so well, isn't doing so well. So some buyer give up to purchase the apartment. So only until now, the developer are selling those remaining units, which is only a handful of them.
Sure.
Not many left. Most apartments are sold. And you can see most of the buildings around this area, they are old buildings. So this is
Yes.
obviously the best.
One of the
Uh,
only new
yeah.
buildings.
Yes, one of the only. Even in One Central, a lot of apartments are very old now.
Yeah.
Yeah, already. I think you have seen it, the
Yeah.
first one that you saw.
That's
so
true.
this is the best choice for many people.
And I noticed this car in front of us actually does have a dual number plate. So he's got the Zhuhai plate and the Macau plate.
Yes.
So that means he can cross the border, and he's Mr. International. And it's a nice car too, wow.
Yeah.
We're getting a better shot of the Carat driving past.
Next to it is the office building and the cultural center of Macau. And here is the Sands Hotel, owned by Shadow Adelson. I think he had a story behind where he invests 1 billion, and then in 1 year he recouped all the investment and made the 1 billion in 1 year.
Wow. Isn't that amazing?
And that was the start of and then afterwards he decided to build the Venetian. Yeah. And then
Oh, so that's how the Venetian was
this
built.
is the beginning. You see the massive opportunity.
Yes.
Yeah, and then he built the Venetian, the Eiffel Tower that you saw yesterday, the Parisian Hotel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we went there last night, and isn't it grand?
Yeah.
Wow.
Grand hotel. Yeah. Fourth floor is the lowest level, and 15th floor is the highest level.
So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you're much better off on the 15th
Yeah,
or
yeah,
14th or
definitely.
12th floor like that,
Yes.
than being on like the 4th floor. Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. The billionaire lifestyle.
Alrighty, so that's a wrap. This has been Peter
And Aryan.
from the Property Club. Thanks for watching today, and I hope you had an enjoyable time. And if you are interested, feel free to comment below and we'll get in touch with you, or have Ken get in touch with you if you would like to invest in Macau. Clubhouse and Sky Lounge. And honestly, for me, all I would need is something like this.